Good day, everyone. Mr. Umar Singh here. Today, I will be introducing or demonstrating how I would teach printmaking. And this is what I've already completed, and then I will be explaining step by step later on. However, let's first get into the subject. What subject are we teaching? Obviously, visual arts. What are we exploring? Our subtopic is going to be printmaking. Now, we don't know printmaking is the transfer of the transfer of the transfer of images, right, from a matrix like wood, stone, whatever, onto another surface. This is usually paper, canvas, like that. So here we have paper. Now let's move on. So our subject, visual arts, topic, printmaking. Now our content for today. Now obviously the first one is going to be materials. Our first content, materials. What materials do we need to create a beautiful printmaking such as this one? Right? So in this case, we're going to use obviously paper, canvas paper, or whatever. Better yet, if you have a black paper. Then we're going to be using paints, spray paints specifically, like white spray paint, black, green, and blue. Now, one area we'll mostly be exploring is stencil. All right, so here I have stencil of leaves, stencils. I also have another one here, another big stencil that I made. You can simply make this from materials like thick paper or those stiff plastic material, right? Stencil. And then there's another example of stencil. This one here was what I created, like something like bamboo leaves. And then we move on to precaution, safety. Art is fun and all, yes, but we must also take safety into consideration. Now, when you're dealing with materials like this, you should be aware of things such as this here, spray paint. What are the chemicals inside? Are you allergic to it? Does it affect you? And in some cases, in the long run, constant uses of chemicals like these here can cause long problem in future, like cancer and so on. So take safety into consideration, and I would suggest a mask or the use of a mask or maybe just a fabric to wrap around your nose to reduce the intake of such chemicals in those spray cans. Another one, when creating stencils, if you're using things like scissors or stencil blades, always be aware of sharp objects and don't cut towards your direction, cut away. And then another one is, as you can see, I stain my hand with paint. Gloves, if possible. Always take safety into consideration. You don't know if your skin is allergic, if you'll get a really allergic reaction. And then finally, the last content, have fun. Don't just limit yourself to materials here. You can use acrylic paints, as shown here, the stencils for the leaves here can simply be substituted for, let's say, actual leaves. Like you can just go to the tree and pick it, and you can take those leaves and apply it and spray over to get the print. You can use the environment to your advantage. Always be creative and always have fun. Art isn't a subject that limits you. You're always exploring and approaching it in various ways. Thank you. Now we move on to the step by step of how I created this piece of image here. Oh, and one more thing. Always remember when you're doing prints like this here. Well, for me personally, I would suggest taking any kind of paper tape and just border your artworks. It will come out neat. However, if, as you can see here, I applied a little bit too much water and it ran under the paper tape. Do look forward to the following video. Thanks. Alright, so first step, coloring our paper in black. Oh no, wrong one. Black. Alright, now that we're done, we let it dry. Alright, upon drying, we add another layer of green spray to give it that greenish background. After it dries, we take our stencil cutout, bamboo leaves, put it and lightly apply a little bit of whites. Very lightly. Like. After giving it a bit of time to dry, we take our big stencil cutout and big leaves, shake the spray, and then we go again. Like that. Like that. Okay, upon drying, while we wait to let it dry, we take some green. Take a palette knife, just scoop it out. A generous amount of green. Okay, that should be enough. Now always ensure to get a cloth to make sure that your materials stay clean. Wipe it off, and then we take some yellow to lighten the green. We don't want it too dark. So let's go. That should be enough. Okay, let's start mixing them up. Okay, good. Now we take a sponge. Just give me a second. Ensure that the sponge is a little bit damp. Nothing wrong with that. Little water spill. That's slightly damp. And then take some of the green and apply it little by little. I may have added a bit too much water here. Nothing wrong with that. We learn from our mistakes. Good. Then we give it at least 2 or 3 minutes to dry. Okay, now that the paint is dry, okay, we take out another stencil. We cut out stencil of a leaf, and we're gonna use another light color to highlight it. In this case, we're gonna apply blue. Now, you see, instead of doing stencil, you can simply just use like the natural leaves in the environment. You just go and collect leaves and use that instead. We start. Okay, we're going good so far. One more in the corner and we're done. Okay, and followed by we put some little flower things like what we should do it. You know what, let's stop up to there. This is enough. Okay, so now that we finish here, a simple design. This can be added on short of your choice, short clothing, whatever of your choice. Following the same steps I did. So we take off, remove our tape. Okay, good. There you have it. A simple print design using stencils, and I just substitute this leaf stencils. If anything, could have just use leaves instead. Not a stencil. Just go, you pick your leaves, you put it and you spray over it and do as I did. See here? Look quite nice. Thank you for your time and do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.